In a world where sustainability is not just a buzzword, but an urgent call to action, the 41st Annual Seminar Edition 2 stood as a beacon of hope, innovation, and professional empowerment to mark the end of 2024. Nestled along the stunning coastline with the ocean's rhythmic waves setting a serene backdrop, the 41st Annual Seminar Edition 2 welcomed over 3,500 delegates nationwide and beyond borders at the Sarova White Sands Pride in Paradise Beach Resort and virtually via Zoom. The breathtaking oceanic view, symbolizing both tranquility and the vastness of our shared future, was the perfect setting for this transformative gathering of professionals. This edition's theme, Sustainability and the Future, positioning professionals as change ambassadors, set the stage for an insightful and dynamic series of discussions aimed at redefining the role of professionals in shaping a sustainable world. The long queues of members flocking were a testament to the great learning experience and networking opportunities that awaited. When Johnson Mwakazi's iconic royal voice shook the airwaves, it was evident that the system was set for another memorable learning experience.
Welcome to the Icpak 41st Annual Seminar Edition 2 2024. It's remarkable we're looking at sustainability and the future, positioning professionals as change ambassadors.
The grand arrival of the chief guest, Honorable CPA John Mbadi, the Cabinet Secretary for National Treasury and Economic Planning, marked the start of a truly exceptional event. His presence and other key government leaders like Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah, Majority Leader of the National Assembly, and Honorable Kimani Kuria, the Chair of the National Budget and Planning Committee of the National Assembly, was a testament to the significance of this seminar as a platform for impactful dialogue on the intersection of sustainability, leadership, and the future of our planet. The event started with a stirring welcome address by the Chairman of Icpak, CPA Philip Kakai, and CEO CPA Dr. Grace Kamau. Their words resonated deeply, emphasizing the critical responsibility of professionals to take the mantle of change.
We come together today under the inspiring theme, Sustainability and the Future, positioning accountants as change agents. We recognize the importance of promoting sustainability practices within our organization. As you also may be aware, last week on Thursday, we launched the Roadmap for Sustainability Reporting, which as an institute, we lead from the front in Africa and beyond.
This year's edition themed Sustainability and the Future, positioning professionals as change ambassadors. The theme speaks to the fourth pillar of our long-term strategic plan that was launched about a month ago, the Strategic Plan 2025-2029, the fourth pillar, which is sustainability. We can all agree that the world is facing many serious challenges, including climate change, economic instability, rising inequality, and global supply chain disruptions. It is more important than ever for businesses and governments to adopt sustainable practices. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenya, like many other nations, is navigating a complex economic landscape. While we have made significant progress in promoting economic growth, we also face the dual challenge of sustaining this growth and ensuring it is inclusive, environmentally responsible, and also resilient. In this context, sustainability is especially important for us as professionals, as we are uniquely positioned to be agents of change. We must support organizations in achieving financial and operational growth, while also helping to shape policies and practices that contribute to long-term environmental and economic stability.
I must speak to sustainability and its growing importance. The challenges we face, which include climate change, resource depletion, inequality, and technological disruption, are multifaceted and complex. So professionals across every sector have a unique opportunity, and I would argue a moral obligation to shape the future. You not only have an opportunity, but you have a moral obligation to shape the future as a professional. As professionals, you are not just advisors, you are not just consultants, you are not just specialists in your respective fields. You are the architects of our future. You are the ones who will help drive the transformation needed for a sustainable, resilient, and equitable world. And this responsibility cannot be underestimated. So this issue of sustainability cannot just remain a talk. We must begin positioning professionals as change ambassadors.
CPA Honorable Kimani Kuria, the MP for Molo and chair of the Finance and Planning Committee, took the stage to deliver an insightful speech on the role of leadership in creating sustainable policies that protect the environment.
Today we focus on fiscal sustainability, a subject that sits at the very heart of our nation's economic progress. It's not just an abstract goal, but a practical imperative. As John Stuart Mill would put it, the worth of a state in the long run is the worth of the individuals that compose that state. But let us try to understand what this fiscal sustainability is. Fiscal sustainability ensures that governments can meet their current and future financial obligations without overburdening taxpayers or compromising economic growth. It's about balancing today's needs with tomorrow's responsibilities.
For his part, Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah, Majority Leader of the National Assembly, underscored parliamentarians' role in enacting policies that promote sustainable economic growth and resilience in the face of climate change, urging accountants to work closely with the National Assembly to actualize this intent.
And you all know, right from our national government to our counties, we face a myriad of challenges, including capacity constraints, financial management issues, and gaps in service delivery. And these challenges require robust accountability mechanisms, continuous monitoring and evaluation of county performance, advocacy for reforms, and indeed in advocating for reforms and fostering a culture of accountability and transparency. As professionals, we can play a very critical role, both as leaders and also as professionals, to ensure that we drive sustainable transformation, ensuring that we have a thriving, safe, fair, and resilient nation for our people and future generations.
Professor P.L.O. Lumumba, a renowned advocate, delivered a compelling speech entitled Standing Up to be Counted, the Voice of Leadership. His call for ethical leadership resonated deeply, urging professionals to step forward and take ownership of the global sustainability movement.
And he said that if you want to be a successful leader, you must be like water. Because water adapts. When water is in a kettle, it takes the shape of a kettle. If it is in a glass, it takes the shape of a glass. It can be liquid, it can be solid, it can be a gas, but it changes not. This to me is very critical when we are in the world and we want to ensure that we remain relevant, particularly those of us who love their countries and those of us who believe that our countries have to be protected. I want to submit to you that we live today in a country where the truth depends. And I am urging you as professionals that the time is now that you must ask yourself what contribution you are going to make to your profession. Are you going to be courageous so that you do that which is good and right? And in your courage, are you going to serve your profession well, or you are going to worship at the altar of money? Are you going to be a citizen, or you are going to be a tribalist and an idiot?
Following Lumumba's speech, CPA Tosif Dean and Professor Wakindiki explored ethical leadership for professionals.
We must embrace ethical technology. There are many issues around technology now. but it must go in tandem with the subject of ethics and the subject of sustainability. The second is mentorship and training. We need to document, we need to establish libraries of successful mentors and the trainers who the young ones can look up to. Young one, either in terms of age or in the profession, so that they can repeat the phrase, when I grow up, I would wish to go to KCA University, because those people who graduate from KCA University are 1, 2, 3.
So what can we do as accountants, as brand ambassadors? We must drive ethical decisions influencing financial and environmental outcomes. We need strategies. We need to reflect on our own simple actions on how we drive sustainability. Start small, paperless practices, energy conservation, water conservation, solar panels, and inspire. Share your success stories and mentor others, because the best way to predict the future is to create it.
Their discussion focused on corporate social responsibility, or CSR, and sustainable business practices, encouraging professionals to embrace leadership roles that benefit their organizations and communities. On his part, His Excellency Irungu Kang'ata, Governor of Murang'a County, also highlighted how local governance can spark sustainable transformation, sharing the success story of Murang'a County's journey towards positive, green initiatives and sustainable development.
Every rich country in this world, 80% of its people live in urban areas. So therefore, strategically as a country, we need to gear our country towards more urbanization. We used to think a long time ago when we were reading, I think, commerce in high school, urbanization is a force for bad. No, it is a force for good. Why? One, government providing services to urbanites tends to be very cheap compared to people living in a rural area. Think of Kenya Power. If you're in a rural setting, you have to take electricity line to a very far-flung, one single person living 20 kilometers away in a single dwelling. But in an urban area, 200 people will be in one multi-storied building enjoying electricity. The same happens to things like water. So it's the cost of providing public services collapse greatly once people are settled together, like in an urban area.
The seminar also covered technology and the future of accountancy. With the rise of artificial intelligence, blockchain, and data analytics, the accounting profession is rapidly evolving. Experts shared insights on how these technologies will shape the future, providing professionals with the tools to drive efficiency, transparency, and sustainability in the financial sector. The final day of the seminar focused on personal development for success. Dr. Patricia Murugami, Group CEO of Breakthrough Leadership Transformation Group, delivered an inspiring keynote titled "Embrace Change, Shape the Future, Transforming Yourself for Success." Her captivating presentation encouraged delegates to embrace personal growth, adaptability, and resilience as the cornerstones of success in today's fast-paced world.
And so, as a breakthrough coaching tip, I want you to consider investing in certifications, CFA's digital transformation, modules that are finance-specific on AI, and I must dare say leadership. Leadership, elevate your leadership skills. Choose where it is that you need to. So if you need to be emotionally more intelligent, that's where you need to focus on. If you need to build your cultural intelligence, because you're working with multicultural teams, focus on that. And then you, remember we are spelling halu, isn't it? You is the power of unlearning. Unlearning. As a matter of fact, in 2024, we've spent more time helping our clients and partners unlearn habits, behaviors, and attitudes that will no longer serve you well.
In addition to learning, one of the standout features of this event was the exceptional networking opportunities. Professionals from all sectors connected, shared ideas, and forged partnerships that will continue to drive positive change in the years to come. The seminar attracted many sponsors who exhibited at both venues and showcased cutting-edge technologies and solutions for a sustainable future.
My name is Adro Marago. I manage corporate communication and marketing department at Kabarak University. I'm always at the main campus. We are happy to be here again for the second edition of Icpak conference this year, 2024. This is what we have been doing for the last 6 years as sponsors. We really appreciate your support and the value that you are getting from this. We are really getting students who are doing the first degree, even others doing the masters. Like this time we have a few of them that are applying for PhDs. So we want to request other sponsors to come around. There is a lot of value in attending this event. Thank you so very much.
My name is Wilson Okongo, the Corporate Communications Manager at Brookside Dairy. We decided to come in and support Icpak because this is a body that brings together all accountants throughout the Republic of Kenya. And most of the ideals of Icpak are very congruent to what Brookside Dairy stands for. Our tagline is goodness for all, and in this event we came here to showcase the best that we have to offer in terms of products. Brookside Dairy products signify quality in the food industry, and what we brought here is diverse product offerings that satisfy various market sectors. And we take also this opportunity to congratulate Icpak for organizing this very, very successful event here in Mombasa.
These sponsors are integral to the seminar's success, helping create an ecosystem where innovative ideas can thrive and spark the change we desperately need. As Icpak, we are deeply indebted to all our sponsors for their unwavering support.
The second edition of the 41st annual seminar was very successful. We've had very good discussions around sustainability and the role of professionals. We've also been able to hear from other professions around what we can do to create a sustainable future. So this has really been successful. We've also benefited a lot from sponsors and other partners that have come to showcase their abilities within that area. And as a leader and regulator of the profession, we are really happy that we have had such a big turnout and just having showcased and given a guidance on what is required on sustainability. So as the chair of the committee, I want to say this has been very, very successful. Thank you so much to all our delegates, key stakeholders and partners for working together with us, and as well as our technical resource experts for just working together with us, sharing your knowledge. All the participants, we are truly happy that you were able to engage, and we appreciate that you've always worked with us as an institute in our capacity building efforts. And we look forward to engaging again in the next annual seminar. This is really a beacon of hope for the profession, and we hope to continue working together and just sharing knowledge and using this as a model for us to disseminate what we have learned, and also hearing feedback from you on what areas we wish us to focus on. So we truly appreciate, and we look forward to hosting you again in Mombasa in May 2025. Thank you.
The week concluded with a green-lit gala dinner, a grand celebration of the seminar's success and the connections made throughout the week. The ambience was electric as delegates collaborated to reflect on the transformative discussions, share experiences, and celebrate the collective commitment to a sustainable future. We had a chance to speak to delegates about their experiences at the annual seminar, and here is what they had to say.
My name is CPA Stella Kemunto. I'm happy here to be attending this Icpak annual seminar for the second edition. I'm happy about the choice of the title, sustainability. I've learned a lot. The speakers have been awesome. They have given us their experience on sustainability, and we hope as accountants we'll be accountable in our everyday life in the sustainability, so that we are able to get the data and also be able to report and also to change the world, the planet, as we were encouraged. Each and every one of us is a leader. In our small way, we'll try to make this world, all the resources we have, to be sustainable for the next generation.
I'm CPA Dismas Ogendi from Kisii County. I think from this conference we have learned a lot, more so on sustainability reporting which was the theme of this conference. And we have had a good chance to explore Mombasa, even going to the ocean, made the beach. It was a good experience.
My name is Daniel Butek, CPA Daniel Butek, from Privatization Commission. So far, so good. The theme of the year, the theme of the 41 annual seminar, it was good. We've learned and we are ready to move. It was a good one, and even for our country and for our future generation.
Yes, I'm Steve Omwebu, CPA Steve from Kisii County Government. So far, the conference has been good. We've learned a lot as accountants. You see, sustainability is a major thing in the field, and as a profession, it's an emerging profession. Things are keep changing. So as an accountant, you need to learn. You move with the changes. You should not be stagnant as an accountant. Long gone are the times where an accountant was a person who is known for crunching figures, and you should be a person who understands the environment, the work environment. You should be a manager to be an accountant. So far, it has been a good conference, and I believe I'm a better accountant.
Another week's highlight was the annual golf tournament held to raise funds for the Icpak Finance and Accounting Scholarship. Delegates had the opportunity to bond, network, and contribute to a noble cause, ensuring that the next generation of accountants and finance professionals can access the education they need to succeed. The 41st Annual Seminar Edition 2 was more than just an event. It was a call to action for professionals to step forward as ambassadors of change, driving sustainability, innovation, and ethical leadership.
Thank you very much, members of Icpak, the delegates who have attended our 41st Annual Seminar Edition 2. It is on my behalf and that of the Council of the Institute, members of the Institute, secretariats. It is my wish that we should be able to meet again next year with much improvement.
The connections made, the ideas shared, and the insights gained will resonate for years as we continue working together for a brighter, more sustainable future. Thank you for your patronage throughout.